Welcome back, guys, to Team Smoggy karting and the MRC with the Gr2 through the airs. This is round 2, race 4 at Kyoto Driving Park, and it's a reverse grid from the third race, which was some great action in there and some great battles. So let's jump into this. We have, from reverse grid order, is Halder in first in the Nissan Skyline. Second is Gr2 in the Lexus. Third is Brucey, who's changed his car to the Nissan Skyline with no penalty points or ever, as this is just a fun event. Fourth is Fast JMS, also in the Skyline. Fifth is Dimpy. After, towards the end, he had a bit of an incident in the third race. He's fifth in the NSX. Judge is sixth in the NSX. Seventh is Bazza in the NSX. Golden Brownie, again, in the NSX for 8th place. Fabuki in 9th in the Nissan Skyline. And Donkey John is 10th in the Skyline, who has to be put at the back, obviously, for reasons, obviously, he didn't think it was fair, which is totally respectable for the lad after the third race, where he glitched out. But let's see what he can do again from the back of the grid in this race. It should be an exciting race again with the 10 of us. So let's change the camera view. Let's jump trackside with the lights on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and away they go. So it's a bit of a long drive down to the first corner, everyone getting away cleanly. Gr2 now getting overtook by everyone, or most people. Just lets them go. They're a lot faster than him. Very clean racing, very, very clean indeed by everyone. Halder still up in front from the start of the grid, with Brucey in second, chasing him down rapidly. Dimpy's in third, Fabuki's in fourth, Golden Brownie's in fifth, Fast JMS is sixth, Judge is seventh, with Bazza behind. Donkey's in ninth, SG's in 10th. Again, they're all battling, jostling for positions there. Brucey running wide, but keeps it going forward. Again, it's a 30-minute race with the mandatory pit stop where you don't have to change your tyres or refuel if you don't want to. Halder now getting chased down by Dimpy, and Fabuki's on the back of Dimpy there. Dimpy goes wide to avoid. Fabuki now gets up the inside of him. Great move there by Fabuki. Fourth is Brownie, now going to try and get chase down Dimpy, all over the back of him. Can he put the move on in the inside? Gets up the inside. Dimpy goes wide. Brownie on the no. Dimpy keeps the place. Great defending there. Brownie trying to find a way past Dimpy there, trying to use all of the track and more to get past him. Trying to get a switcheroo on him, does he? Coming down to the straight. No, gets back, tucks back behind him, sorry. Now pulls back out, gets him on the inside. Gets a nice tight line there. Great move. Now Dimpy's going to charge back. He does. My God, this is brave stuff with these two. Look at them go. Also with Halder and Fabuki. Fabuki puts the move on down the inside. Right round the left-hander. Halder runs wide. Gets it tucked back in behind Fabuki. Brownie. Dimpy still battling. With Donkey now in fifth. Oh, what's happened to Halder? Let's have a look. So much great battling in the first 2 laps. So he's still behind Fubuki. Try and put some move on Fubuki. Gets up the inside. Keeps it tighter. Just puts the power down a little bit too early there, which has forced him to spin. Keeps spinning in the wheels. Just need to come off the throttle a little bit there. Let's go back up. Fubuki now back in the first. Brownie, Dimpy battling like hell for second place, with Donkey in 4th behind, which has now got a gap for Brucey, who with these battling could catch up. Fast in the background there with Judge, SG2. Looks like there's been a bit of an incident there for Bazza. Try not to go too far back. Does look like Baz has had an incident there. I do apologise for missing that one, Bazza. Let's get back to the battling. SG2, obviously with a half-second penalty, chasing down Haldare. Judge is in 7th. Haldare spins out again. SG goes wide. There he goes. Just puts the power down a little bit too early again. SG with a half-second penalty. Bazza now obviously, and Judge will chase him down. Bazza goes to the outside of SG. Gets the move done. SG now just under fire from Judge. Judge now puts... Does he... No, he thought about putting the move on there. He does. He gets the move done inside of SG2 there. Fast, out on his own in 6th. 5th is Brucey. Great race, looks by the looks of it so far, using the VR. Dimpy's up in 4th. So he must have had a bit of an incident. Donkey's in 3rd. Golden Brownie's in 2nd. Fubuki's up in 1st. Donkey also with a fast lap so far of a 2:07. But can Fubuki change that? See, Golden Brownie now coming under fire slowly from Donkey there. Dimpy not too far behind, still in the chase for him to get a podium finish. Brucey catching up slowly to Dimpy. Fast. Up in 6. Baz is in 7. Judge 8th. SG2 in 9th. 10th is Haldare. After the spins. So Fubuki's now put the fastest lap of 2:06.7 in. Trying to pull away from these guys. Brownie still holding 2nd with Donkey behind. Dimpy still in 4th. Still chasing down them both. Obviously Brucey now catching as well. Great mix of cars. Fast. Coming under fire now from Bazza. With Judge not too far behind. Judge there just putting a personal best sector in. Gr2 there just holding his own. With Haldare not too far behind. Does look like the Haldare's slightly catching up with SG there. Maybe not one of SG's favourite tracks in the car combination, but we'll see. Baz has now got past Fast. But also Fast is now under fire from Judge. I do apologise for missing out the overtakes there, guys. Brucey's still within striking distance of the top four, sorry. Obviously, Donkey's got past Golden Brownie. Who's now chasing him back down, and he's also got Dimpy in fourth, chasing down Brownie. It does look like Dimpy is catching up with Brownie again. He has, he's literally just caught up to him there. Jesus. Dimpy must be on heat or something. Donkey trying to pull away for Buki. Just playing his own race there, just pulling out the speed. Just trying to get a gap, ready for the pit stops to hopefully try and keep his lead. Donkey chasing him down with Brownie and Dimpy behind. With Brucey Brucey could just put a personal best in there. So he is catching. So could be a four-way battle for second, third, fourth and fifth. Bazza out in sixth. With seven Fast. Obviously Fast is still under fire from Judge. Judge now gonna try and put a move on Fast. Is he? No, just backs out a little bit too far behind. Takes a tighter line there than Fast. But Fast just putting the power down, just keeping it going, keeping the car on its line, making Judge do the work. But Judge is slowly catching up more and more, even though Fast has just put a personal best in. Oh, Fast just runs wide. A bit too wide, but he keeps it going. Does allow Judge to catch up a little bit. Now could Judge use a slipstream? No, Judge goes into the pits. So that's give Fast a bit of breathing space. Does Judge change his tyres? Let's have a quick look. He does. And straight back out. Drops him down to 9th. SG just behind him there in 10th. Haldare in 8th. So he's got past SG. Fast GMS in 7th. Donkey in 6th. Being in the pits. 5th is Bazza. Now as Donkey's putting the move on, Bazza tighter line. Bazza defends quite well, which puts Donkey still behind him. Now Donkey's trying to make another move. Really all over the back of Bazza now. Trying to find a way past to get 5th. Obviously Donkey's on fresher tyres than Bazza. Can he do it? Oh, very late lunge there. Bazza just holds the inside line, keeps it defended. Absolutely great racing here. Donkey again tries to go the inside, makes it tighter. Has a little bit wide, not too much, but still defends the line. Oh, Bazza just loses it there. Just watch that from Bazza's point of view. We'll go on board with Bazza. Just catches a bit more of the curb than he should have done. Gets it straight back, turned back right in the right direction and carries on. Fast gets past. Bazza lives to fight another day. That's put Donkey up in the 5th with Brucey now and Dimpy in the pits. Brucey's changed tyres. So did Dimpy. Donkey's now up the 3rd. Brownie's in 2nd. With the right front, just wear her down slightly. Fubuki, fast sector so far. Can he keep hold of the fastest lap? We shall see. Also, Donkey now with the fastest sector. So now it's a battle between Donkey and Fubuki to go. Donkey there, just getting it all out of sorts there. That would have cost him that for the fastest lap. Dimpy now obviously capitalising on the mistake there from Donkey. Brucey not far behind. Dimpy there with fast in 6th, Judge in 7th. Bazza's in 8th, SG's in 9th, Haldare's in 10th. Nearly 15 minutes in, and there's been some absolutely fantastic battles. Again, I do apologise for missing some of them. Even though there's only 10, but there's been some bloody good battles. Dimpy now with Brucey not too far behind, chasing him down. Dimpy runs really wide. That's going to allow Brucey to catch up so much now. Sorry. And does he? Now can he get the now? Can he use the slipstream off Dimpy and pull past him? Just not enough. Brucey hangs it in there, gets a tighter line. Brownie not too far ahead. Obviously, it does look like that Dimpy and Brucey could be working together on the straights and start to catch up Brownie. See, Brownie's been in the pits, changed his tyres. Fubuki still out in front with a massive lead. Now Brucey's starting to get up at the back end of Dimpy there, but Dimpy's also catching with Brownie. Donkey's in 5th. Judge in 6th. Baz is in 7th. Fast in 8th. SG not too far behind Fast in 9th, and Haldare's in 10th in a Christmas livery. Wonder if he's hoping for a bit of snow on the track. Might help him. It does seem to be, so far, a midfield battle between 2nd to 4th. These guys just Probably planning the moves ahead, seeing where the other one's going to go. Now Dimpy's literally just caught up to Brownie there. Now can Dimpy get the slipstream off Brownie and take him in the first corner? I think he's a little bit too far behind. PB there for Dimpy. Brownie, let's jump on Brownie's car, look behind. Dimpy's there. Brucey's not too far behind. Both Brownie and Dimpy seem to be taking a similar line, with Brownie just pulling out a fast sector there. Dimpy's literally catching up now on that corner. You can actually Dimpy's car smile as if to say, I'm coming to get you, Brownie. Right up the back end there, Brownie. Oh, Jesus. What a bit of showmanship there between these two guys. Brucey just sat behind thinking, what the hell are these two guys up to? Great battling. You can hear the tyre squeal there on Brownie's car. Really trying to get the car to work for him. Trying to get away from Dimpy. Dimpy really closes up on the braking. So does Brucey. Brownie seems to get the power down early and pulls away. Jesus, guys, this is great racing. Don't need to look at the front of Brownie's car, you just need to look what's behind. A bit of a wobble, squeal of the tyres for Brownie. Dimpy just holding out, just seeing where you can find his weak spot. An attack there. Brownie runs wide. Dimpy doesn't capitalise on that. But now Dimpy gets right on the inside. Brownie blocks. So now another lap and Dimpy will hopefully find a way past Brownie. All while this will allow Fubuki to get away in first place. And it has done. Fubuki's about maybe 10 seconds, maybe more, ahead of these two guys. Three guys, sorry, because Brucey's still there, just holding off in the background, thinking, I can hang on. If these two have a big battle and make a mess of it, I'm just going to come through and take that second place. Donkey's in fifth. Just a few little off laps there, but nothing too serious. Not too far behind the second to fourth battle with Judge. Hopefully does look like he's clamping down on Donkey. Bazza again. Obviously after the incident he must have had. Obviously he's still chasing down. Fast is in 8th. Just out on his own, just running his own race. Haldare obviously got past SG2. Just have a quick drink. After all that battling, need a bit of a drink, refreshment. Obviously we're 21 minutes out of a 30-minute race. So anything can happen in the last few minutes of these races. Again, Haldare doing a great job so far. Just keep the car on track. Just racing his own race. Same as Fast. Getting a little bit off there on the wide. Bazza trying to chase down an extra place if he can. Judge is up to 6th. Donkey's in 5th. Again, I don't think he is slowly catching up to the 4th, 3rd and 2nd battle. Ooh, now. Where did Dimpy get past? Can we see? Hopefully you can see. There we go. There it is. Let's have a look at this battle now. We'll jump on board with Dimpy. See what he can do. He's literally up Brownie's chuffter. Brownie just defending the inside. Brucey not too far behind. Oh, a bit of a slide there from Brownie. Feeling the pressure from Dimpy. Goes into the chicane. Just catches that curb all wrong. That's allowed Dimpy to get past. And also allowed Brucey to catch up. So that's put Dimpy into 2nd place. Brownie down to 3rd. Now can Brucey try and make a charge on Brownie here for 3rd place? Which will allow Donkey to catch up a little bit more. Maybe put him into the battle. So Judge is out on in 6th. Again, a little bit of a gap between everyone. Just now, obviously just settling into his race pace. Same as Bazard, now just settling. Hopefully he can try and get a better, faster, see if any of them can get the fastest lap for the extra point. Some great looking liveries on I think every car has got a great livery on. For this season. For Buki now with another fastest sector. Really now pushing this car to its limits. Dimpy's pulled a bit of a gap on Brownie, but Brownie's coming under fire from Brucey. Can Brucey take 3rd from Golden Brownie? Which is Donkey John is now also catching up. Will Brownie make another mistake in that chicane towards the end of the lap? Watch a little bit. No, but Brucey does. Brucey runs a little bit wide. Commentator's curse there. But he manages to keep within Brownie for a bit. Dimpy also having a bit of a moment. That's allowed Brownie to catch back up. Bloody hell, guys. Brownie now going for the inside. If Dimpy takes it for 2nd place again. Dimpy just runs wide, just keeps it on the track. Now chasing back down Brownie. Brucey must be thinking, what are you two bloody playing at? Donkey's ever getting closer now. Judge, again, racing his own race. A great effort. Same with Bazza in 7th, another great effort, just racing their own races now. Obviously settling down. Fast, Haldair. Does look like Haldair is catching up with Fast a little bit towards the closing stages. Fast there with a personal best sector. SG out in 10th. Fubuki has literally just ran away with this race. Keeping it between the lines. Getting the fastest lap of a 2.6.4. Brownie still under fire from Dimpy. Brucey not far, literally not far behind at all whatsoever. Donkey also getting there. It does look like Judge is also catching up a little bit with them both, Donkey and Judge being in shot there. Bazza coming round the corner in 7th. Fast getting chased down, literally getting chased down by Haldare here. Can Haldare take another place from Fast? SG bit far behind, but still keeping the car facing forward, keeping it between the lines. Brownie's just got a little bit of a gap, breathing space now between him and Dimpy, but Dimpy won't give up. Brucey there, still he's not giving up either. Donkey literally catching up now to Brucey. He's probably getting a sniff of thinking that obviously if there's going to be an incident at the front, can I get the third, second place as well as Brucey? As the two NSXs still keep battling. So that's the only battle so far that's going on in the field. Everyone else just racing, just making it towards the end in the respective places. But obviously great racing by everyone again. An absolutely fantastic series to be in. So thank you to Graham for that one. Next week is the final 2 races of the round 3. Then we will have a Christmas break. Someone there's just gone off. Oh, that's SG. Getting it all out of sorts there. Spinning it. Manages to put it back on the track. Not what you wanted towards the end of the race. So nothing's changed up front. Fabuki's still out, leading out. Brownie's in 2nd, Dimpy's in 3rd, Brucey's in 4th, Donkey's in 5th, Judge 6th, Bazza 7th, Fast 8th, Haldare's 9th. So these guys have just pulled a bit of a lead. Brownie now with the fastest sector. Dimpy there with a bit more speed coming out that corner. Again, Dimpy's now still starting to catch up. Brownie again. Obviously Fabuki's got nothing to worry about. He's just carrying on with his race. Going towards the final lap. In 1st, but the battle is still for 2nd, 3rd and 4th. Oh, Brucey's got a half-second penalty. That's not needed. That is not needed at all. So Fabuki now comes round. He'll probably get another lap. I think he does. Yes, he takes another lap on. Brownie. No, he's going to finish in 2nd. Absolutely fantastic race by Brownie, Dimpy, Bruce. Brownie takes 2nd. 3rd is Dimpy. 4th is Donkey, obviously with Brucey's penalty there for 5th. Unlucky for Bruce there. 6th is Judge. Bazza now coming in. 7th. He's slowing down. Fast is 8th. Now, SG. He's got up at 9th. How's he done that? Oh, no, Halder. Halder gets it all wrong again on that corner, like he has done earlier in the race. Puts the power down. It just keeps spinning. That's allowed SG to get through for 9th. That's very unlucky there for Halder. Very, very unlucky indeed. So we'll go back to Bazza in 7th. Slows right down. He's got plenty of fuel. Just he waits. I don't know what he's waiting for. And he crosses the line in 7th. Bit of a funny one there, but hey ho. Fast comes home in 8th. Another great race by everyone. SG obviously takes it home. Does he? He brings it home in 9th. After the mistake from Halder on the last lap. As you can see, Halder's still trying to chase him down. Just doesn't have the legs. Great racing by these two guys as well. Well done. There's only Fabuki now left on track. This could be his victory lap for winning the race. If anyone watches these videos, if they want to join the MRC, we do have a major league next year in January, the GTTCC. If you head over to the MRC page on Facebook, you can sign up there. We use Gr4 cars, so please do. And Fabuki pulls up before the line and starts doing his donuts. Fantastic race by Fabuki there, well done. Right, that's me done. Hope you've enjoyed this. Please do like and subscribe, and apart from that, I will see you later.